Marianne Norden, and I'm an occupational therapist for the last 35 years or something. Yeah.
When did you decide on your path on becoming an OT?
I was a senior in high school, and my mom said that she wanted me to decide what path I wanted to take for a career, and she said, I want you to pick something so we can find a school so that you're not, you have a direction. And she said I could change it if I wanted to, but that she wanted me to decide. And I said, I don't know, I want maybe something in the health profession, but I didn't want to be a doctor or a nurse. And I think she came home the next day with a book that had allied health professions, and it had different health professions, and I looked through it, and occupational therapy looked interesting, so I said, okay, I'll do this.
So what trainings did you get, or did you train yourself before you started doing OT?
I volunteered at different, I had to have some volunteer experience in some kind of a healthcare setting to get into OT school. So well, maybe I worked as an aide, maybe it wasn't a volunteer, but I worked at a place in Seattle that has residents with cerebral palsy, and then I worked, I think, as an aide, because I had them dress and bathe and all those daily things.
So did you gain any skills or qualities that you use at work?
The main qualities that you learn in working with people are just compassion. I'm just always trying to find ways to get what their goals are to help them get what they need.
If you were recruiting for someone for an OT position, would you say creativity is part of it? You
Totally.
have to be very
creative, yeah. Creativity, like I said, compassion. Really good listening skills. You have to be patient. And nowadays, it would be really good to have really good computer skills. Everything is now computer generated.
Are there any downfalls, challenges, regrets that happened during that time, or any accomplishments that led to where you are right now?
I really went pretty straight through school.
Oh wow!
And because I just wanted to get done with school and get to be working, so I'm very focused on getting A's.
An occupational therapist, rewarding?
Very rewarding in terms of people usually always getting better and being grateful, and seeing people go from either being in a lot of pain or with a hand that's smashed that they can't move or that's been operated on, and getting them back to using it normally and or as close to normal as possible.
Have any advice for someone who is struggling on finding what path that they want to go into, or if they're having a rough start, especially in school?
I would just say, do the best you can, and if you find out the certain kind of classes that are the most challenging, study groups, getting together with other people is a really good way I found to study. I did it in OT school. There were 3 of us that we always studied together, and then the other strengths. Certain people have strengths and weaknesses that you balance each other out and kind of keep you on task too. Because I have a tendency to procrastinate as a student, and it's not even so much that I sat around watching TV and then all of a sudden had to do, but there are so many demands of all your different classes that I tended to live from one deadline to the next. And that's unfortunately kind of how I operate. But other people, my friends, would go home every night and write over their notes from that day and really learn it and understand it. And but I was I was doing the test that's due tomorrow in that other class, or I just a lot of late nights for me. But like I said, so focus on getting help during the classes that you're most challenged with, and having the I'm really a big fan of going to teachers and helping them out if you're having challenges in their
office
class.
hours.
And show them that you really are motivated and want to succeed. And then also, I think the more you can volunteer or shadow or get an idea of in the area that you have to do that is good to know
Mhm.
whether or not, yeah, maybe I don't want to do this,
Yeah.
or like I really love this.
Yeah.
I think it's a really rewarding career, but neither of my children had any desire to go into healthcare, and I always wondered why. I run into clients all the time, and with my kids, and they're like, "Oh, your mom helped me so much," and I guess I always thought, wouldn't that motivate them? Or maybe they saw that I was always struggling to get the paperwork done and coming home late, and I made it look like really hard work.
Well, thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
like